Thanks for stopping by. I'd like to preface this video by saying it is not a knitting tutorial, but it means to have something playing in the background while you work on your own project. If you're like me and really enjoy having something on while you work, sometimes you find that the content you like is very visually engaging and you're several hours in and haven't gotten nearly as far along in your project as you would have liked to. So that's where I come in. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today, as the thumbnail title indicates, we are going to be making a bow for my beloved new member of the family. This sweet baby, isn't it so cute? I'm actually, this came to me because it's very silly, but the elephant that I bought for my partner's friend's daughter, who was born in February, late February. I got her an elephant from Gund, the Gund site. It's like a stuffed animal site. They have all kinds of licensed characters as well as little critters like the very fuzzy kitty cat that I just picked up. This cat and the elephant that I got are about the same material, like a very soft material, and I'm like, if I'm getting a stuffed animal for this little girl, why don't I pick up something for myself, because I can, and I really wanted a cat, and I got this one, so they're so cute. Honestly, I don't know. It's a Persian kitten. I don't have any Persians, but I do have a fuzzy gray boy named Koji, and this one is just so adorable. And I don't have any ginger cats anyway. I have some tabbies. I've always had tabby cats, and I now have a fluffy ginger kitty, and I'm not sure what to name it. What to gender it. Is it a fluffy girl? Is it a handsome fluffy boy? I don't know, and I don't know what to name it either. Should I continue with the K theme, or should I go with something totally different for this one? I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Actually, it's a risk I'm willing to take, but I will keep this. They were my coworker for a couple days. Since they have arrived, I opened them up and they've been hanging out on top of my computer monitor in my office. My workstation / my home office now that I've been working from home since March. And it was very cute up there, but he or she could certainly, live with their fellow stuffed animal friends that my aunt had made for me, like a little buddy here. So let me know in the comments what our fluffy Persian kitten should be named, and let me know. I'm very curious. But as you know, teal is one of my favorite colors, and I have some leftover teal yarn from when I made the tam. I was thinking, what is it called? It's a tam. I made a tam for my cousin's daughter for her last holiday, and I have a lot of leftover yarn here. This is Karen Simply Soft, and yeah, it's in the color Pagoda. And I'm gonna make a bow, a very nice big bow for my new friend. And I'm using some size 3 DPNs. These are just from the cats that I was making earlier. And I'm like, I made a bow for the elephant that went with the baby blanket that I made for my partner's friend's daughter, and I'm like, I want to make a bow for my new friend too, so I'll just do that today. But yes, I am open to suggestions. I will say if it's anything super crazy, I might not keep that name, but if you guys have some pretty good ones, then I'm all ears. So the bow that I made for the elephant, I cast on 8 stitches with a 2 garter stitch border, but I want to do longer than that. Let's do 12. Let's do 12. I'm just winging this, guys, just so you know. I have no rhyme or reason. I just want to make a cute little bow that's knit, that's in a color I like, using some yarn that I already have, so I don't have to feel like I have to get any more. And since this animal is not a natural fiber, I can use my acrylic that I have. So I'm just gonna cast on 12 stitches because I'm an even numbers person. Let me know in the comments, are you an even numbers person or an odd numbers person? I'm an even. Just odd numbers do something to me. I just can't get around that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, and a 12. Darn it. Okay, I still have a tail, but that's okay. This isn't like crazy. This isn't crazy rocket science. So we're just gonna get some slack so we can get started. Cool. Alright, so let me double check, because if you are not new, you know that I mess up stuff. So let me double check that I have the right now cast on. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to hold on to my tail. That's one thing I like about doing a long tail, is that if I do have too much, but it's a project like this where it's not the end of the world, if it's like a little bit thicker, then I can hold on to it and knit it back into what I'm doing. So I'm going to remember now. I'm going to slip the first stitch and then knit so that it's a pretty edge. But this is just the border, so, but yeah, I'm still gonna slip that first one. But yeah, I felt like I was gonna tell you guys something. Oh yes, I was thinking about it as I was changing out my battery, because if you notice, I tend to film a lot of videos in succession. I'm just doing 2 today because it's late and my partner brought home some pizza from a big old store. And it's so funny because I made an order for Costco today for my grocery run, as in I'm not leaving my house for anything other than stuff I need. And I'm definitely not going to try to hang out in the store if I don't have to, so I've still been ordering through delivery. And Costco showed up today and I unloaded everything because I cleaned out my fridge while I was still pretty bare bones in there, so then I could have some food come in. And then turns out my partner went out to play Pokemon and came back with water, which I already bought, some soda for themselves, and some Madeleines, which are this like soft cookie that we both really like, which I already bought. And so they bought 2 more cases, so we have 3 cases of this giant, like, these cookies, and then they got like 3 more cases of water, so now we have 4 40 case water thingies. And they knew I was buying groceries today. Well, okay. Anyway, so yeah, we have a lot of groceries now, which is nice, but they also bought a giant box of pizza, so I have pizza for dinner. Alright, so I slipped the first stitch, and now I'm going to slip the first stitch, and that was knit 1, so this is knit row 2, and I think I'm gonna do a, whew, it is hot, I'm sorry. My top lip is like perspiring. I'm glistening, as my mom would say. I'm not sweating, I'm glistening. But no, I'm legit like hot in here. The AC's on downstairs, so it's gonna be my treat. I work on a bow, and then I get to sit in the AC and have some pizza for dinner. So yay me. I'm also working on my time-lapse video, so that'll be what I work on while I edit this guy. So this is 2, and then we'll slip and do 3. So I'm hoping that having a little bit of a border means it won't curl, but because I'm doing 3, then we'll see. Did not intend to rhyme, by the way. That's just how it came out. Whew. But yes, okay, so we've done our whatchamacallit border, so it's just three rows of garter stitch. So now I want my 3 in the middle to also just be garter, so I'm always knitting in the middle, but I want to do something in the, or I'm not. Did I say I'm knitting in the middle? I'm not knitting in the middle. I am knitting on the edges. So 3 in and 3 out are knits all the way, and I think I want to do a seed stitch in the middle because I've already been doing the seed stitch with the Jolie Mimi cardigan, and that's a really loose seed stitch, but I love the definition of the little X's that it looks like it makes. So because I'm using a worsted weight yarn, by the way, with a very small needle, size 3 US, which is 3.25 millimeter, I'm going to have a really tight stitch definition in the middle part, which I think will really help those X's pop, which is what I like about the seed stitch, when it pops. Don't know what I was thinking with the Jolie Mimi, but we're going to keep going because it's hot. And then maybe one day I'll be done with that before the end of summer, but we'll see. Okay, so we did our 3, and now we're gonna knit 3 in, like so. 1, 2, 3, and then because we had knit, well, that's a purl, right? Sure. What do I do now? If it's a purl, then I knit it, right? But no, if I knit a purl, that's a garter, so I have to, but they're all, so whatever. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna purl it. We're gonna go crazy. gonna start on a purl. And then do that across till we get to our 3. And then we're gonna knit 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna slip like we do. And then I just did a slip. So then I knit 2. And then I do another knit, because that's a purl. Yes. So then I knit that one, and then I purl my knit. Okay. I think I've established the pattern, but my slip stitches don't look like they're slips, so maybe I need to slip both sides? Let me look. Like, what is it doing that's any different? And I would say it isn't doing anything at all, because it looks fine here. So maybe I should slip the first and the last, so then it actually just looks like nothing's happening. But then if I don't do it, it's never gonna get knit. I don't know. I'm gonna slip it again and then see what happens. Because I know this isn't going to be perfect, like at all, because I'm just kind of playing around. I mean, it's going to be for my little kitty friend, but at the same time, I'm trying to actually experiment here, because when I make my blanket, with the yarn that I got from Hooked, I would really like a slip stitch edge, so then it looks pretty full. But I'm not gonna get that if I keep knitting, I guess. But at the same time, if I don't knit it, I'm not going to have a new stitch. Oh wait, no, I see it now, I see it. It's just slow going, perhaps. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it looks like something over there, but okay, try again. Knit to 2. And then I do my fancy, my seed stitch. Wait, what? No, what's going on here? Okay, something's happened. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Put that back. Oh. See, okay, that was a purl. Alright. I purled a purl and I knit a knit and I shouldn't have done that. Alright, we're back. We're back. This is tricky, guys. Woo-wee. I hope, are you like in nail biting suspense watching as this is happening, as I am like trying to find my way with this quote unquote pattern, which really isn't much of anything. It's just, I'm just trying. And it's not doing what I thought it would do. It's like, why didn't it? Okay, I get it. I think it's because, yay, okay, it's coming together. So I think when I started my cast on, when I was doing my cast on, I don't think I was slipping the stitches. And I think I only started when I was doing the border this way and not this way. And that's why I have it bumpy at the beginning, because I didn't start slipping yet. And now I am. And I'm starting to see it come together. So next time I do this, I need to remember to not even knit the first stitch when I cast on. I need to remember to start slipping when I do my border up this way too. But don't worry, I'm planning on doing a swatch of what I want my pattern to look like when I finally do start the blanket. So I won't have something just totally like winging it. I will actually make sure I have my pattern the way I want it before I do that one, so that it comes out the way I imagined it to. Because believe me, I'm gonna have so much leftover yarn from some of these other projects that I will have enough to do a swatch or several before I jump in with the real stuff. Okay, cute. Okay, so pattern is coming along. It's it took a little bit of scary moments, and it's still a little weird because I because, I wanted it to be a small stitch for definition, but because it's so tight, it's actually kind of hard to tell where what a purl and a knit are because the yarn is so squished up. So actually kind of like making it harder for myself, but I love how tight it's looking. Alright, so it's not very far yet, but you will one day see. We barely have like an inch right here of, well, actually that's the back side, so I'll show you this side because that's going to be the pretty front side. Barely have much going on right here, but it's a cute little tight bit of stitching here, and all the little X's are just so tiny. It's like, it almost just looks like a fat garter stitch because they are so small, but once I stretch it out, then I'll start to see, yeah, now I can start to see the little pattern bit. So yeah, that's pretty much just as I thought. This took longer than normal humans take, and I'm still glistening, but now I'm gonna get some pizza. So thanks again for sticking around with me, and it's been an adventure making this pattern up off the top of my head a little bit, but that's how we do things around here. I hope you have a really good day. It's still Saturday, so happy first day of summer at the time of this video. And I'm hot, and I'm gonna go downstairs now. So I'll catch you in my next one. Bye!